Lushootseed. No green markers. Let's see if these ones are working good. All right, so let's start out on that third page. We have the conversation that is all in Lushootseed between Charlie, who is Charlie. Pardon me, let me turn this off. Who is T. Charlie? Charlie. And who is T. Pita? Peter. Okay, Charlie starts out saying, hot Lushootseed. Lushootseed. Okay, what is hot Lushootseed? Good. So we know this is good. We have my, see, you. Good, my see you. It's good to see you. Hot Lushootseed, good to see you. Next one, what does it say?
How's your mom?
How is your mom? Let's say it in Lushootseed. As chal sad skoy. How is your mom? Charlie is still talking. Utsut tilabat aschachtsiskoi atipita. So this one, in the box, utsu means said. Utsu, somebody said. Labat is a name. What does it sound like? Labat. Robert. Labat. So, Utsut tilabat, Robert said what? Aschach, if we break it down piece by piece. Sick. The mom. The mom of Peter. So, Utsut tilaba aschachtis koya tipita. Robert said, Peter's mom is sick. Okay, and tipita. Tipita says, eh. Utsut tipita, aschach, aschachked, astokob. As chel, as chel ched, as toquob. Looking in the box, ched is the lexical suffix for head. What is as chel? Sick. What would as chel ched be?
Sick in the head.
Achada. If your head is sick, you have a headache. It could be a headache. It could be like when you have a head cold, when you've got pain, when this part of the body is sick. And then the next word after that is astoquob. 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 A, yes. Aschach, she is sick. Aschach, she has a head cold or she has a headache. Astoquob, she has a cold. So this one, all of this context of what Peter is saying is because Charlie said that Robert said Peter's mom is sick. So we know we're talking about Peter's mom. And Peter's responding and saying, yeah, she's sick. She's sick in the head. She has a headache. She has a head cold. She has a cold. Oh, I can't wear this. Okay. Then Charlie just has to take it to
How many years is your mom?
Wait a lad sadskoi. Wait a lad sadskoi. How many years your
Takachiachi. Equibos.
how old is your mom?
Sorry. Takachiachi.
Takachiachi. One thing's missing in here. Alad. Takachiachi alad. Equibos. Wait, alad tsiskois. How old is his mom? 84.
I was going to say it in
Huh?
I was going to say it in Lushootseed.
Then it says, alti al-alls, seeds ka. What about this one? Alti al-alls, seeds ka. What are we making out of this sentence? Alti al-alls, seeds ka. In the box it says ska, reminder, older sibling. Seed ska, who is seed ska? My older
Sister.
my older sister. My older sister is at her house. My older sister is at her house. My older sister is at her house. Why did she say that? The next part. What is this one? What's this next one?
We take care of her.
Take care of who?
Oh my.
Look in the box.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Yep. Chush, our.
We take
Si
care of our mother.
skoy chush, our mother. But who's doing the taking care of? Who's taking care?
Older sister.
The older sister. She, because remember, she's not named. We just talked about her. My older sister's at her house. She takes care of our mother. She takes care of our mother.
That is right.
So this one could be she has a headache. This is that reminder that the ch means, and when you have a body part connected to that, it means that you have an ailment there. We talked about chashad, having a sore leg, like if you sprained your ankle or bruised your shins or your legs hurt because you were working out. That would be the chashad. Chashkhed could be a headache. It could be a head cold. So this one, either she has a headache or she has a head cold. And just for more context, it says she has a cold. Then we bounced over here. Take care of our mom. She takes care of our mom. Charlie is just asking the most random. So then, T. Charlie says, what does he ask? Oops, hold on. Scratch that. What does Charlie ask? A quis quabai sad skoi. A quis quabai sad skoi. Remembering that the a quad means do you have, but we're not asking do you have, we're asking does it exist, the dog of your mom? So what's that asking? we break it down literally, does it exist, the dog of your mom? In good English, we're asking, does your mom have a dog? Does your mom have a dog? Exists, does question, dog of your mom. Does your mom have a dog? Quis kobai sad skoi, does your mom have a dog? What's the answer? What does Pita say? Hey. Liuftis kobaits. What's the answer?
I just said what you said.
Oh.
I can't.
She has 3 dogs.
Hey.
Can't remember what food was.
She has 3 dogs. Abasht. Who remembers what I talked about for this one? Talawilt is drive. Talawilt. You're causing something to run. What would abasht mean?
I'm looking in the box and it says walk something.
Mm-hmm.
I walk.
You're causing, this TX raised W means you're causing someone or something to do this. So I walk them. Altibuk data 2. Altibuk data 2. This is all, yep.
All morning.
It's a way of saying like every morning.
I was just gonna say
Yeah.
every
Every morning. She has 3 dogs. I walk them every morning. Hey. Okay, did you guys get a chance to write your answers? Because then I want us to go through this. Lizzie finally woke up. She slept for a while.
Does she have the influenza being like?
No, she had a stokehold. She had that cold. And then all the snow days that they don't get to play in the snow.
Oh.
She was like, if we don't have to go to school tomorrow, can I come hang out in your office? I'm like, I don't care. There's barely been anybody here. It's been quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, ours has been too. Like they even got to leave early yesterday, and we didn't even know it. Like, we're still there, and Quilceda Village, because we're two different entities, so they got to come in late and leave early.
Achada.
Yeah, but we didn't even realize it because we were doing what we were supposed to anyways. And then, but we found that out later. Like, I found that out today, and I was like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense why she was like, oh, I'm leaving you guys now. And we're kind of like, oh, okay. Well, she's never really said, you know, it wasn't her, it was another employee. But yeah, it was kind of weird, but it is what it is. But yeah, there was like 4 of us, I think, by the end of the day.
Achada.
Dang. Yeah.
Achada.
Well, in our building, but still, it's a lot of offices for just 4 of us to be there.
And most people live far to where they get more snow than we do.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. All right. You guys have your English written down?
Mhm.
Eh?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna read through it once, and then I'll have you guys take turns being Charlie and Pita. And we'll practice this a couple times. Hot de Lushootseed, Pita, as chal sad skoi, utsut ti labat, as chach si skoi at ti Pita. As chach khed, as t'okwob. Quedalad sad skoi. Takachiachi equibos. Alti als sid ska. As tech do si skoichach. A uquis quobai at sad skoi. Kliu tis quobites. Ebash chad alti bak dadatu. All right. So in the translation we have, it's good to see you, Peter. How is your mom doing? Robert said, Peter's mom is sick. Yes, she's sick. Now I want to say she's sick in the head. Yes, she's sick. She has a head cold. She has a cold. Or she has a headache. She has a cold. How old is your mom? She is 84. My older sister is at her house. She takes care of our mom. Does your mom have a dog? Yes, she has 3 dogs. I walk them every morning. Okay, who's going to be Charlie and who's going to be Pita?
Oh, my.
You're going to switch either way.
Yeah, that's what my thing was.
Yeah.
Like, so might as well just do whatever.
Lushootseed.
Lushootseed pizza. Eschal sadskoi
Utsut
utsut ti
labat.
labat. Si skoi iti pita. Ati pita?
Ati Pita.
Hey, as chash khed, as t'okwob.
Quaidilad sad skoi.
Oh, it's me.
Already?
Takachiachi equibos. Oh, wait, do we do the alad?
Oh, yeah.
Takachiachi alad equibos.
I need to write that in.
Alti al seed ska astech du ti skoichach.
Okay. Quis go by. Okay. Quis go by. Sad skoy.
Eh.
Or
Eh.
Hey. Lliw ti sgwbait. Ebysht chad all ti ba. Dada tu.
Ooh. Diet hot.
Hooray.
My
turn?
My A's and U's again.
The what?
My A's and U's again. Just because I get them mixed up, I think, in my U's. It's better when I'm like listening again. I notice, like, when I listen to the stuff again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I haven't been able to.
Ready?
Yep.
Hash Lushootseed pizza. Eschal tad skoi. Utsu ti labat. Labat? As chash ti skoi at ti pizza.
Cade.
Cade. Stoquob. Stoquob?
A stoquob.
Stoquob.
Eh.
Oh. Wait a lad. Tad skoi. Skoi.
Takachiachi. Ilad. Equibos. Alti. Sod. Ska? That's ska?
Seedska.
Seedska. Seedska. Seedska.
Seedska.
Seedska. Es.
Tech.
So wait, do it again.
Astech.
Estech.
Du.
Du. Estech. Du. Si. Square.
Skoichat.
Squoicha.
Au qui skobait at had skoi.
Clue. T. Squabais. Ebish. Ched. Alti. Beck. Buck. Bake.
Buck.
Buck. Data 2.
In the box, let's practice a couple of these words. The word for said, utsu.
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 The name for Robert, labat.
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 The lexical suffix, when you're talking about anything that has to do with your head, khaid. 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 Some men's Indian names have that khaid. So khaid or khaidub, kainam, like all of those, kainam, kaidub, kaid. When you see those in Indian names, that has to do with this. And it's a way of saying like you're the head of something, you're the leader of something. So you'll notice that on the ending for some of the male names. To have a cold, this is a good one to know, especially since almost everybody has had to deal with this lately. Stoquob. O. O. Quob. Quob. Oquob. Oquob. Astoquob. Astoquob. Older sibling or cousin, ska. Ska. To take care of someone or something, techdu. Techdu. The suffix for hour, if we're saying something is hour, chash. Skoichash. Skoichash. Squabaichash. Squabaichash. Skachash. Skachash. And to walk something, like if you're taking a pet for a walk, You are causing it to walk. So that TX raised W that we talked about, like in the word for driving, to law wilt, to cause something to run, that can be used for taking something for a walk. Ebusht.
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 Okay, I'm going to go through this one again. I'll read through it. Hot de shudubitsid pita, as chal sad skoi. Utsu tilabat, as chel tsi skoi atipita. As chelkhed, as tokwob. Quedalad sad skoi. Takachiachialad equibos. Alti als sidska. As techdo tsiskoichal. A uquis quabai at sadskoi. Hliuftis quabites. Ebasht chad alti buk dadatu. For that dadatu, sometimes the T is there and sometimes it's not. It doesn't necessarily make a difference. Some people say dadatu, some people say dadatut. I've always been a dadatu. I haven't really used the T at the end.
I hear it both ways too.
Huh?
I hear it both ways too.
All right. Any questions on that little conversation? Any questions on the 3 pages that we just went over? Quick. Okay. Looking at the 3 of these, I want to see if you guys can understand what I'm asking you. So let's start out with the first page. I'm going to ask you questions about the conversation, and I want to see if you understand what I'm saying. Okay. Stab quisu hoi at ti jad al tia slachel. Stab quisu hoi at ti jad al tia slachel. What am I asking you guys? Stab quisu hoi at ti jad al tia slachel, if we're looking at the first conversation.
So are we looking at the paper or we're not?
You can look at the paper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I want to see if you guys can understand the questions that I'm asking you about this. Stab quisu hoi at ti jad al tia slachel.
What are you?
Jad?
Stab quisu hoi at ti jad. If you look at Joe and John, jad.
Oh, okay.
Stab quisu hoi at ti jad al tia slachel.
What are you and John up to today?
I didn't say stab quadzu hoi.
Oh.
I said stab quisu hoi at ti jad
What are you doing?
al
today,
tia
John?
slachel.
Oh, you just said that.
Stab quisu hoi at ti jad al tia slachel.
John, what are you doing?
We're not saying what are you doing. Okay, let's write this down.
Why is that messing with my brain right now?
Because you're not looking at it. You're just listening. So the difference when now we're talking about people. We're not talking directly to people. Stab qui suhoi ati jad. Stab qui suhoi ati jad. If I was asking, what are you doing? That's when I say stab quad zuhoi. because of this part. What is your doing? But now we're asking, Stab qui su hoyat tijad. Stab qui su hoyat tijad. Stab qui su hoyat tijad. What is the doing of John? In good English, what am I asking?
What is John doing?
What is John doing? Hey.
Oh, okay.
Does that click?
I think so.
So if a lot of what we're used to seeing is a conversation between two people, where it's like stop quadzu hoyalti at slachel. Now we're asking about people.
Oh, what is John doing today? Or what is
So
John
if you
doing?
were to look at this conversation, I'm asking you about this conversation now. Stab quisu hoyat tijad al tia slachel.
He's going to visit Henry.
Hey, diet hot, diet hot.
Okay.
Hey. It's all right. We've had snow days. But this is a good thing. This is a good thing for us to really take a look at, because now I could say, stop quisu hoyat si Melissa. What is Melissa doing over there? Stop quisu hoy. So this is where you're able to start asking what other people are doing without talking directly to them. Stop quisu hoyat si Joya. You know, you're able to ask what other people are doing instead of having that direct conversation. And you're familiar with the ati, you're familiar with the utsi. It's the same thing. Does it exist, the dog of your mom? What is the doing of John? What is John doing? Is it clicking? Eh?
Yeah.
Eh?
It's getting there.
Getting there. Let's try a couple more. Okay. So if I said stop quisu hoy at tijad al tia slachel, Joya said he's visiting Henry. So how would we say that? He is visiting Henry. In our sentence, it says I will visit Henry. How do we just say he will visit Henry? Eh.
Yeah.
Eh. T. Hudley. Hey. Yep. So that's taking these conversations and removing the I and the you so that we can talk about what's going on. So did you catch that one?
No, I wasn't listening. Sorry.
So just what you said though in English, once it clicked, you said, "Oh, he's going to visit Henry." How would you say that in Lushootseed? What I'm trying to show you is that you take away the chud, you take away the chuh, you take away the odd and the d, like you're taking away what you've gone over talking person to person, and now we're talking about them. So you're no longer John and Joe. Now we are talking about John and Joe over there and what they were talking about. So, stab quisu hoyat tijad al tia slachel. What is John doing today? And then Melissa said, just what you said in English. She said, Tludzalachad bid ti Hudley. He will visit Henry. Tludzalachad bid ti Hudley. Al tia slachel. Eh. He will hug his son.
Qualud Tibada.
Hey, Diet Hot. So we're taking away the I will hug his son and we're translating he will hug his son. Would it be easier if we write it?
Probably.
Yeah? Okay. I wrote this one super big, but we're going to need some space. So as nice as it is to build our conversations about Peter and Charlie, John and Joe, we also want to be able to talk about people. And I'm not saying like gossiping. I'm just saying we want to be able to practice that practice recognizing when there's an unnamed person, so there's an invisible actor. So we're just switching that first conversation. So I said, stab, qui, suhoi, ti jad, and I did say, altia slachel. What is John doing today? And the answer was
Visiting Henry.
Lushootseed.
Tia Hadley. Altia Slachel.
Lushootseed. Ti Hadley. Altia slachel. And what else? Luquolod. T badats. Okay. Now we want to say, will his son hug him? This one's a little trickier. No, we don't want to do that one. We're just going to say, will he hug him? Because if we say, will his son hug him, that's going to put us in a tub form. So we're just going to say, will he hug him? That's just this all by itself. Lukolod. Will he hug him?
You want to make it into a oo?
Oh, lukolod u. Hey, Lushootseed. I got wrapped up in that tub thought. He will hug him. That's where it's just repeating this. He will hug him.
Okay.
Will he hug him? He will hug him. So the he and the him are invisible. So there's just the lukolod. And we can still say Charlie T's dots. But who is Charlie? Charlie T's dot. T badot. T Hudley.
Okay.
Charlie is the name of the son of Henry. Yeah. Charlie is his name. Whose name? The son. Whose son? Henry's son. Then what will he do? Then what will he do? What's the then part?
Hoi.
Hoi. What will he do?
Oh,
Stab llws hois. Stab llws hois. The will. Stab llws hois. Then what will he do? Then what will be his doing? He will go to town. Llwt a tawd. Llwt a tawd. How come? Asachid. He is very hungry. He is very hungry. What do we start out with? Dait. Astagwaf. And what is he going to do? He is very hungry. Eh. The food is good at the village. Does he have money? Does he have money? Does it exist? His money. Au quitalas? Au quitalas? Does he have money? Wait. Instead of please give me some, please give him some. Will you please give him some? No. Please, you give him some. This is a good one if you're asking somebody to pass something to somebody else. Gwa abid chof ti Melissa a quichoted. Can you please hand Melissa a pen? So the abid is a good one to learn if you have to exchange things, if you have to hand things to people. That one gets tricky too. All right, we made it to 50. I know it was a little rough at first trying to see where we were going with this, but I wanted you guys to be able to take a conversation that other people had and then learn how to start talking about it. So you guys got to practice being John and being Joe and practicing their conversation together. And now right here, we were able to practice talking about what they were talking about. Because oftentimes that comes up. Oh, did you hear what they said? What are they doing today? What are they doing? What are they doing down at the school? Like, we can start to find ways to talk about what other people are doing. All right, uhoyaf chash. We are all done.